In the rural school district of Fairview, Oklahoma, math is one of the favorite school subjects. That's because Fairview High School teacher Elaine Hutchison helps her students connect math concepts to solving real-world problems. The hands-on projects in Mrs. Hutchison's class are legendary. Her students combine arts, engineering, and math to design 3D fractals, build model roller coasters, and conduct Bungee Barbie data collection experiments. Would love to see that. This year, Hutchison's calculus students teamed up with Fairview third graders to design three-dimensional cookie cutters for a local bakery using a MakerBot 3D printer. Their cookie cutter challenge taught students the value of teamwork and learning from mistakes, just like real-world engineers. A 29-year teaching veteran, Hutchison is a former state teacher of the year who has accompanied many of her district's 22 academic all-staters to our academic awards banquet as their honored teacher guest. Mrs. Hutchison has a gift for meeting students where they are in their math journey and pushing them to learn and do more than they thought possible. Inspired by her example, many of Mrs. Hutchison's students have gone on to pursue careers as teachers.
Fourth generation, so now we're going to try to put together to make the fifth generation all together.
I have a rule, my students know this: he who does the work does the learning. And so my goal as a teacher is to help them see mathematics every day, whether it be in a piece of art or whether that be in nature.
Well, I'm a really artsy girl, and so I like to decorate and color.
When you have your hands in it, it's a whole new realm of understanding because you're seeing it, you're hearing it, but you're also touching it and feeling it.
I've learned that you can't do things on the first try.
It's a lot harder than what they think it is to build something that works, and that works every time. Learning is messy. The best kind of learning means that we fail a lot, and it's our job as a teacher to share with them that failure is part of learning.
So that inspired me to work harder when I fail at things.
So my junior year, we were learning about sines and cosines, and so we were instructed to make a roller coaster. So you were given a marble, and you had to get the marble from the top of the roller coaster to the bottom of the roller coaster.
And they have to try to actually be able to make that roller coaster work. But the personalities of my students come out through these projects.
But she's not stopping there. She's coming up with more projects and more things to do to make math come alive and make that connection between mathematics and the real world.
And so the reason why I'm such a strong advocate and so passionate about rural schools is because I know that they are the hub of the community.
She's taking these rural Oklahoma school kids and she's not only creating teachers and sending them on to not only be educators, but to be educators of one of the least liked subjects in a high school.
Gives you a complete sense of pride to know that you came from Fairview and to look up on that wall. Those kids and many more are truly impacting the world, and she had a huge hand in that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the 2022 Oklahoma Medal for Excellence in Secondary Teaching from Fairview High School, Elaine Hutchison.
As a classroom teacher, I work diligently to help my students become successful. However, the longer I teach, the more I realize that experience truly is the best teacher. We often learn more by leaning into our failures than by celebrating our immediate successes. Mathematics by nature gives us the hope that every problem has a solution. Consequently, great mathematicians are determined optimists. Much like the engineering process, our lives are a prototype. Our successful designs occur when we learn and adjust from our failures, refine our design, and try again. The most difficult aspect of teaching is allowing our students to fail. But the most joyful part is when they discover a unique way to solve the problem and teach each other. In algebra, a variable is a letter that stands for a value that can change. Throughout my 29-year teaching career, classrooms have evolved from chalkboards and overhead projectors to smart boards and virtual classrooms. Ironically, the only constant part of my teaching career has been change. To be effective in our classroom, we must be the variable that counts. We need our students to know that their dreams are not asymptotic and that the limit to their potential is positive infinity. The single most important thing that we can teach our students is that they matter. I'm a fourth-generation teacher. My daughter is a Gen 5. My mom was a math teacher. My grandmother an art teacher, and great-grandmother a piano teacher. My husband, his siblings and cousins, and my brother's wife are also educators. Many people ask me, what can we do to encourage young people to enter the teaching profession? My answer is simple. Give students great teachers whose passion will spark curiosity and ignite enthusiasm for learning. We became teachers because we had incredible teachers. My hope for each of our academic all-staters this evening is that you would strongly consider this noble profession as a potential career. I would like to thank my family, my school administrators, colleagues, and the Fairview community for their unwavering support, and the Oklahoma Foundation for Excellence for this incredible honor. Thank you.